so I'm Kelly Foltz. I'm going to be training today Lauren, who is coming into her junior year. She is a lacrosse player looking to play at the next level. So right now we are off-season training, and that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to show you what we're doing today. I am the girls varsity assistant coach for girls lacrosse. So they'll call me Coach Foltz, and this is what I love to do. This is my space. I'm the strength and conditioning supervisor here at Okemos High School in Okemos, Michigan. So here we go. What we're going to be doing today, I always make sure my athletes start out with foam rolling. So we'll demonstrate a little bit of foam rolling. We will do a dynamic warm-up every time we start any kind of program. So we'll be doing our dynamic warm-up. We'll be doing our strength training, followed by a little bit plyometrics and speed and agility. Finishing off always with some flexibility, making sure that throughout the year, throughout the season, they're maintaining their flexibility and getting a good stretch. So here we go. Okay, so foam rolling to start out, we want to make sure that you're getting everything kind of loosened up it needs to be. So typically I'll tell the athletes to pick a spot that might be bugging them, foam roll that out before we start our workout. So Lauren here is going to work on her back, so she's going to go into her back and just roll it out, cores in tight. She's going to go up just to her shoulders, down to her lower back. She's going to do that a couple times. And good. Then she's going to roll up to her glutes. She's going to sit. She's going to make sure that she's getting that glute muscle in there. If you need to open up your hip, you can cross your knee or your ankle over your knee. She's going to get that, and then she would switch sides. Okay, so you do that as long as you need it. Then you're going to go to your IT band. Okay, that's going to be the side from hip down to just above the knee. You don't ever want to roll over a joint. So she's going to go down. If she needs to put more pressure, she's going to come down on her elbow. If she were to find a spot that is pretty sore, she'd kind of sit on that for a little bit and just get some good pressure on there to ease it up. You kind of breathe through it, and you're good to go. Then the other piece is you can go your hamstrings, so you can roll on your hamstrings. And you can go down to your calf muscles. So you can also, if you've got some tight calf muscles, you can do that. If you need a little bit more help with the calf muscles, you can cross one over. That's going to put some more pressure onto that calf as you're doing it one at a time. So again, you would do that as long as you need to. You can also now roll over and get those quads. So she's going to go onto her stomach and roll out her quads, keeping her core in tight because we don't want to put pressure on that lower back. Good, just like that. So again, you're going to do where you need it with foam rolling to get you ready for your workout. All right, so next we're going to do the dynamic warm-up. Very important to be ready, to get our muscles and body ready for anything we're going to do in here, strength and conditioning-wise. So, dynamic warm-up. We are going to make sure our first one is just going to be a high knee walk. I want you raising up on your toe, because at the same time you're going to be working and warming up that ankle. So you're going to step high knee up on the toe, step high knee up on the toe. Good. Drive that knee up. Good. Up on the toe. All right. Then coming back, we're going to bring that heel to the butt, really pulling with that hamstring, You can grab if you want, making sure that toe is pointing down, so you're really engaging that quad at the same time. Okay? So right there, pull. Good walk, heel to the butt. Good. If you have a hard time with balance, you can not grab your ankle and just walk. Good. Pull. Good. All right. So next one, we're going to warm up the arms and the lower body at the same time. So we're just going to do a basic skip, opening those arms and rolling the arms. Good. Next, coming back, you're going to do a high knee run. So taking up the intensity just a little bit, bringing those knees up as high as you can. All right, nice. Now we're going to take a hamstring scoop. So you're going to walk through it. So it's a good dynamic stretch for that hamstring. Toe is pointed up towards the ceiling. Scooping those arms through, warming up that hamstring. Good. Nice fluid motion. Keep moving. Good. Point that toe up to the ceiling. Front leg is as straight as you can. Good. If you notice, nothing is forced. Everything is nice and easy. All right, from here we're going to do a lunge to rotation. So you are going to take that lunge, you're going to twist to the front or twist to both sides. You're going to step, twist, twist. Good. So she's paying attention to that good lunge position. Knee is not going over her toe. Taking good steps and rotating that torso. All right, increasing the pace a little bit. Karaoke. You're going to face me. Good. Really rotating those shoulders and back this way. Good. Really warming up the entire body on that one. Now we're going to do a back pedal. We're going to get our body used to it. She's going to go down, nice in a good athletic position, and she's going to come forward. Good. I might have them speed this one up. So you're going to go back pedal, get low, speed it up. Good. And she's going to come forward. Good. And that's your dynamic warm-up. All right, so first exercise we're going to do with strength is the dumbbell bench press, okay? So you're going to bring the weight to your legs, you're going to roll it back. Feet are secure on the floor or on the ground. Weights are just a little bit angled. You're going to come down and press up. You're going to come down, making sure that shoulder doesn't open, those elbows don't go too low, and you're going to press up. When you're done, you're going to bring the weights to your chest, and you're going to roll up. All right? So Lauren's going to get started. She's going to roll back with that weight. Feet are secure on the floor. She's going to push up. Good. I'm going to help spot her so she knows where to stop. Right there. Good. Press up. Good. Nice job. Breathing at the same time. Bring it in. Curl it up. All right. So next exercise is a goblet squat. You're going to take a kettlebell. You're going to hold it up by your chest. Arms are relaxed. Feet are just wider than hip width apart. Toes out just slightly. You're going to sit back with your hips. Elbows touch your knees. And you're going to come up. Same thing. Come up. Core is in tight, helping to protect that lower back. All right. Lauren's going to grab it. She's going to get her feet set. Feet hip width apart. Good. She's going to sit back. Good. So Lauren's upper body is going a little bit too low, so we want to keep her upper body tight. Good. She's coming down and up. So the upper body stays tall, the lower body goes down. One more. And great job. All right, next is a seated shoulder press. So we're going to get in good athletic posture. Feet are hip width apart. Still important where your feet are, even though you're in a seated position. Core's in tight, back is against the seat. And you're going to press up, control it down slowly to your shoulders. Press up, control it down slowly. Core's in tight, making sure everything is pulled in. All right, so Lauren's going to give it a try here. She's going to take a seat. She's paying attention where her feet are. Her feet are hip width apart. Toes are forward. Bring your feet in just a little bit more. There you go, just like that. Core's in tight. Keep those knees strong. She's going to press straight up. Lower down slowly. Good, and she's going to press up. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is called a rear foot elevated split squat. Okay, so you are going to take your foot. This is the hardest part, is getting into the position. So you're going to have your front foot out, your back foot, your toe is on the bench. Okay, you're going to find your balance, holding weight. You can start out with no weight if you want. Core's in tight, shoulders are looking forward, my eyes are forward. I'm going to lower down and up. Just like that, keeping a soft knee the whole time. Don't lock it out at the top. Lower down and up, and you'll switch legs after that. Okay, so Lauren's going to give it a try. Actually, we're going to start out with no weight. She's going to find that foot position. Like I said, that's the hardest part. Skip forward just a little bit. There you go. Arms are at your side. Chest is up. Eyes are forward. Good. She's going to lower down slowly and come up. Nice. Hips stay level. Good. And she's going to come up. As her coach, I'm going to go ahead and load her up. And she's going to do the same thing. Lower down. Once I know that she's able to do it and she has good balance, then she's going to take that weight. Nice job. Good job. All right, so next exercise we're going to be doing is a single arm row. The tabletop position, so your back is nice and flat. Your eyes are down at the ground. You don't want to be looking up. Eyes are down at the ground. The weight, your shoulders are engaged. You're going to pull up all the way to your chest and lower down slowly. You don't want to drop that elbow, or you don't want to drop that shoulder when you're doing it. You want it nice and tight, controlled, pull up, lower down slowly. So really engage that back, keeping everything nice and tight. All right, Lauren's going to try it over here. Just going to get in that good split squat stance, loading the weight. Okay, her head is down, core is in tight. Good. She's going to pull up. Good. Keeping the shoulders parallel with the ground is really important. You don't want to pull and rotate that shoulder up. So we're pulling straight from the back. Pull up. Good. Just like that. Good. Okay, so now we're down on the ground working our hamstrings. This is a great way if you don't have a piece of equipment that specifically works your hamstrings. You can do what we call a bridge. So you can be down on the ground, any kind of bench will do. Your heels are going to be right in the middle of the bench. Again, feet hip width apart. You're going to lay down, hands are right at your side. You're going to lift those hips, and that's your bridge. You're going to squeeze the glutes and the hamstrings tight. Lower down and come up. Then you're going to take one foot up. So your knees are still in line. One foot up, you're going to lift and you're going to lower. Then after doing a couple there, you're going to switch sides and lower down slowly. Okay? So Lauren's going to come down here. She's going to get her feet hip width apart. In, hip width apart. Good. Toes are up towards the ceiling. Hands are down by her side. She's going to lift those hips and lower down. So don't worry about getting your back off the ground. It's your hips right there. Perfect. You want to be a nice straight line, diagonal line up from chest to your knees. Now you're going to take one leg and extend it out. Good. Hold it right there. You're going to lift those hips, engaging that left side. Good. Lower down slowly. Now switch sides. So you're going to switch. Engage that right hamstring and glute. Pull up and lower down slowly. Nice job. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to do a med ball side toss. So we want power out of this. At the same time, we're really working our core. So good athletic stance. Feet just wider than hip width apart. Knees are nice and soft, core's in tight, my shoulders are back, and I want to slam that ball and really pull, rotating back and throwing it into the ground or into the wall as hard as I can. So it's a fast, powerful movement, and then you'll switch sides. Okay? Lauren, give it a try. She's going to get in that good stance, knees nice and soft, and she's going to power through. Good. Good. Now switch sides. She's going to lower down, get herself nice and level. Good balance. Really throwing it hard into the wall. Good. Nice job. Okay, so next what we're going to do is called a suitcase carry. You're going to take 2 heavy kettlebells. You're going to reach down nice and easy, bend with your knees. You're going to lift them up at the same time. Core's in tight. Shoulders are back, and you're just going to walk down and back. So you're going to take some steps, keeping everything nice and level. When you get to your destination, you're going to turn around. You're going to walk back. Making sure everything is level. We don't want to be tilted to one side or the other. Core's tight, your shoulders are back and engaged. Okay, set them down nice and easy. Lauren's going to take a try. Core's in tight. She's going to take good steps, nice and slow and controlled. When she gets to where she's going, she's going to turn around. Good, she's going to walk back. Shoulders are back, nice and tight. She's going to lower it down in a good squat position. Good. All right, so next exercise is your plank. Okay, so you've got your elbows right down underneath your shoulders. So she's going to take them out just a little bit. Eyes are looking right at her hands. Again, you don't want your head extended out. She's on her knees right now, so she's going to engage that core. She's going to lift her knees, lower those hips just slightly, and she's going to hold this for 30 seconds. My cues for her are going to be to really squeeze the hamstrings, squeeze your glutes, core's in tight as you can. All right, you want to keep reaching. You want to feel like your hands are reaching out in front of you and your toes are reaching and digging out the other direction. Core is in tight. As they get tired, they're going to arch this back. So you've got to pull in tight. When they get tired or when they're done, they're going to drop to their knees and relax. Good job. All right, so now we're going to take it to the plyometrics and agility, speed. So this one is the zigzag. Now, I do a little twist on this one. I want Lauren here to start with a back pedal. So what she is going to do is she's going to start with a back pedal. She's going to back pedal in good athletic position. At the red dot, she's going to turn side shuffle low with her right. Then she's going to turn side shuffle low with her left. As soon as she gets to the green dot, she's going to turn and she's going to sprint. Okay, just a short sprint to the end of the turn. All right, so here we go. Lauren's going to back pedal, get nice and low. Turn, side shuffle, side shuffle. Good, turn and sprint. Nice job. Okay, so now we're going to work on a squat jump. All right, very important how your body position is. You're going to keep your feet hip width apart. You're going to go down into a good squat position. You're going to use your arms to jump up, lower down slowly onto your soft knees. Go right into that next squat and up. So it's a constant squat. All right, here we go. Down and up. Up. Good. Nice and power. Strong. Good. Good. Keep those knees from going in. Keep those knees. Okay, stop. All right. So what you probably saw is Lauren, as she gets tired, her knees, go ahead into a squat, Lauren. Her knees are driving in as she pushes up. So that's something we want to work on. Make sure that she's keeping those knees right over those toes and not lowering them in. So we've got to work on a little abductor, adductors, which we'll do with some bands later. So that is something that I will watch for Lauren as we continue this process. I will stop her if she's not doing it properly. As they get tired, form starts to go, so we really want to watch that. As a coach, that's what I'm watching for in that. So, good job on this. All right, so next we're going to do a box jump to long jump. So what Lauren's going to do is she's going to jump, she's going to do a regular box jump. She's going to jump off of the box right into a long jump, okay? So it's a lot of power. So we're going to work on explosive floating up into the box jump. As you're up here, then you're coming down with your spring loading and into that long jump, okay? So we're going to let Lauren demonstrate that because she can probably do it a little better than I can. She's going to use those arms for power to get up, down, and long jump. Good. Okay, she's going to come right back, and she's going to go right back up into it. Good. Box jump, and down right into that long jump. Good. Nice. Okay, so a good, powerful finisher to our workout is the battling rope. So what Lauren's going to do is she's going to get into a good athletic stance position. Her knees are nice and soft, and she is going to go as hard as she can for 30 seconds, taking one arm at a time. Okay, so here we go. Go. Just like this. So she's going to watch her balance as she does it. She's going to kind of move and adjust her feet if she needs to. Her core is in tight. She is not going to let go. As coach, I'm going to make sure for those 30 seconds she's pushing as hard as she can, because right now she wants to give up or slow down. But I'm not going to let her. So we're going to go for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, nice and tough. 3, 2, 1, and relax. You're going to rest 30 seconds and you're going to do that again. Okay, so very important after our workout is some flexibility or stretching. This is where you'll do your static stretching. Everything's nice and warmed up, you're nice and tired. So what we want to do is make sure we keep whatever flexibility we have and try to gain some more if we can through the off season. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do our two-legged hamstring stretch. You're just going to sit up tall. Toes are pointed straight up. You're engaging those hamstrings. Some people can reach their toes. Others may just shift forward just a little bit. So see how Lauren automatically rounded her back? We don't want her doing that. We want her back nice and tall. Shoulders are back. She's just going to hinge at the hips, and she's probably going to feel it right there in her hamstring. Okay? You do not have to round down. It's not as far as you can go. So it's just a little bit of a stretch. Next stretch for a hamstring, you're going to do hurdler stretch. So you're going to bring that foot right into the front. So this is going to get the inside of your thighs, okay? So we want to get those abductors, adductors, kind of work the hip a little bit too. Again, toes pointed straight up towards the ceiling. We're just going to get a good stretch. You're just going to kind of lean into the front. Even though our leg is to the side, we're going to lean into the front, and you're going to feel that inside, right? Yep. Feel that? All right. So that is what we're going to do. Next, we're going to do the piriformis. So you can go in the back. Obviously, you would do the other leg for that one. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to lean to the back. We're going to take our right ankle over our left knee. All right? We're going to reach in and we're going to pull that in. At the same time, our elbow is going to take our knee out a little bit if we can. And you're just going to relax and breathe through that stretch. And on that one, you would then switch legs and do the same stretch on the other side. Good. Pulling that in nice and tight. All right, if we did any trunk work, you're going to lay down on your back. Okay, you're going to take your right knee over. Good. Arms are out to your side. Good. The idea with this one is you want to keep your shoulders as much as you can on the ground so you're getting a good trunk rotation, good stretch there for your core. At the same time, you're going to breathe through that, and you would switch sides on that stretch. All right. So then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and come up. Okay, you can find a partner or a wall. You can do your quad stretch. So you're going to stand on the wall. You're going to reach behind, point that knee straight towards the ground. Keep that body tall. Make sure that hip is forward. And you would hold that. Breathe through it if you're sore.